Now, welcome to our next edition on IT Learn platform. Today, we are going to learn how to install WordPress. In our previous platform interaction, we've learned the importance of XAMPP or WAMP server installation. We have learned the fact that WordPress was built on top of PHP and MySQL, and PHP and MySQL, they are server-side scripting languages that can never run until we have a server in place. We learned that Apache is one of the most popular server that works with PHP, and that is why the choice of either using XAMPP or WAMP. Now, before watching this tutorial, it is important that you should have installed either WAMP or XAMPP, because it is inside the WAMP or XAMPP that we're going to install our WordPress. Now, in our previous lesson also, we've learned how to get our WordPress zip file. Here on my system, I have downloaded WordPress, and when you download WordPress from wordpress.org, you are going to have it in form of a zip folder, like a zip file like this. So what you just need to do is to extract the content of this folder by right-clicking and you choose select all. Now when you choose select all, it will extract everything. I've extracted it before, so I have it here. So once you have it, just open it. You open it up, right-click and choose open. So when it comes up, you have, these are all the things you need for WordPress to work. So when you have it like this, just select everything. You select everything and you right click and choose copy. You now have to go inside your root directory, which is located in your XAMPP or your WAMP. If you're using XAMPP, you need to trace a directory called htdocs. But if you're using WAMP, you choose a directory called www. That is where the folder for each of your projects will reside. In my own case, I'm using XAMPP, so I'm going to go into my local disk, my C drive. I open it up, and I go to XAMPP. This is my local disk, C drive. Then here I open XAMPP. Inside it, I have to look for htdocs. So these are all the folder that represent each of your projects. Now what you do here is, for every website you design with WordPress, you must have a unique folder for it. For example, if you're designing a site or you're creating a site for, let's say, University of Lagos. So here you create a folder for University of Lagos. When you're creating a site for University of Ibadan, you create a separate folder for University of Ibadan. If you're creating a website for, let's say, Jumia or Konga or whatever, so each folder for each project. So in this case, as discussed on our platform, we are going to use IT Learn as the name of our folder. So here I just select new folder and I'm going to name it as IT Learn. IT Learn. So this is IT Learn. So I'm going to open this folder and paste all I've copied from WordPress. I paste it here. So until the whole thing is pasted, before you can actually go to your browser to go and run it. So you see it now. Let's just wait for a few seconds. Now this is it. Now we have created, so these are the contents that we need for our WordPress to work. So now if you look at the directory from here, you see that from my computer I go to my C drive /XAMPP/htdocs, then the name of the folder. So having done this, the next thing is for us to now go to our browser and type localhost / the name of this folder. So what we do is, let me launch my browser and let me say localhost /itlearn. itlen. Now this is it. This is what we need. So this shows that the directory itlen already have WordPress installable content or WordPress installation content. So automatically the browser will look for this particular file, setup-config.php. This is the file that is responsible for installation of WordPress. After we could have installed WordPress, automatically the installation of WordPress would delete this directory. So each time we log into itlen, it will load the website instead of looking for this particular file. Now, having said that, the next thing we need has actually been listed here. Before we can proceed with our installation, we will need a database name, database username, database password, database host, and a table prefix. So we need to create a database name, we need to create a database username, we need to create a database password. Then, of course, our database host is actually localhost. There's no discrepancy about that. Then our table prefix usually is WP, but you can actually change it for one reason or the other. So in our next video, we have to go and create all these before we can proceed with our installation. Thank you very much for watching this particular part of the video, and when you log on to the next video, you will see how to create your database name, username, and everything. Thank you and stay tuned. This is Ahmad Akodede from Articulate Technologies Concept.